부터 질문을 받도록 하겠습니다. 예, 중앙일보 유지혜 기자 질문해 주시기 바랍니다.
We call on other regional powers and all nations to join us in demanding the North Korean government choose a better path and a different future for its people. The United States is committed to supporting the defense of our allies, and we will continue to develop a comprehensive set of capabilities to counter the growing North Korean ballistic missile threat. That's why the United States and the Republic of Korea decided to take the defensive measure of deploying THAAD missile defense system. While we acknowledge China's opposition, its economic retaliation against South Korea is inappropriate and troubling. We ask China to refrain from such action. Instead, we urge China to address the threat that makes THAAD necessary, that being the escalating threat from North Korea.
네, 그렇다면 트럼프 행정부는 북한과의 협상이나 대화는 옵션에서 제외하고 있는.
North Korea has nothing to fear from the United States. But this 20 years of talking has brought us to the point we are today. So the track that we are now on is to use a number of steps with the ever greater number of actions ahead of us that involve sanctions, which the United Nations Security Council has already approved, including China, which voted for those sanctions, and that we are calling on all countries to now fully implement those sanctions. We're also calling upon China to fully implement those sanctions as well in compliance with the UN Security Council resolution that it voted for.
Thank you. Mr. Secretary, down here. You mentioned...
As I indicated in my remarks, we believe these actions are unnecessary and we believe they're troubling. We also believe it is not the way for a regional power to help resolve what is a serious threat to everyone. And so we would hope that China would alter its position on punishing South Korea for the THAAD system.
CNN 질문해 주시죠.
We've been carrying out these joint military operations for over 40 years. When those operations are to be undertaken is with clear transparency. We announced to the world that we're going to carry out these operations so there's no surprise to anyone, and the purpose of those is made quite clear to the North Korean government as well. North Korea does not provide any of us the same type of transparency and forewarning when they choose to launch ballistic missiles. So again, conditions must change before there's any scope for talks to resume, whether they be 5-party or 6-party.
오늘 모두 마치도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다. 양 장관께서 퇴청하시도록 하겠습니다.